it becomes chess at this point because you know.
I know that's the fun
think
part.
about it. You got to think about it because what if they pick the one you want to pick later? You know.
My next two will probably get picked. Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where a bunch of us come together and bullshit and argue and occasionally agree and discuss a musical artist. Some artists we're covering coming up are Tool, Jimi Hendrix, Dead Kennedys, Quicksand, bunch of good shit. I just realized that I'm just reading this off the top of my head because my notes are behind. So anyway, this is our top songs for Typo Negative. The rules are no repeats allowed unless it's your number one song. If someone calls out your song first, you got to pick a different one. If it's your number one, makes for a better playlist. This is 20 songs by Typo Negative, so it's probably going to be a 4-hour playlist. With me today, I know he's fucking someone else, Tim. We love him to death. Go quick.
That's so sweet.
Oh, fuck. You stole my Drunken Paris for Cat. Shit.
She's the prophet of doom.
There you go. We'll take that. She's the prophet of doom. Drinking.
Well, and to keep with the drinking theme, he's praising Bacchus. That's Jason.
Nice.
All right. Shameless self-promotion. Check out the link below. Loudmouth, Lisa, some good shit. And with that, happy Halloween. Let's get started. Tim. Oh, you want me? I want to go first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go first. Because I don't want to. Oh, and tell me what album it's from, because I do not know album titles.
I made sure to put them down. I thought ahead.
My first one is... Ooh, that's misspelled, isn't it? It is. I might have been drinking.
Creepy.
Yeah. I've been drinking when I was typing this out. It's Creepy Green Light.
It's a great place to start. I love it.
I'm going for a Halloween vibe for this list. At the 1 minute mark, shit kicks in.
Toys.
Vocals are amazing in this song. Again, I think this is the one I had to edit my comments about the pants. But anyway, go watch our other video for that comment. That's all I got.
Yeah. Oh, then I mean, it's so hard for me to pick because I want to pick the top ones because I don't want anybody else to grab them. But I'll go in the middle and go Too Late Frozen from Bloody Kisses.
Okay.
Sorry, man. I mean, it's a keeper.
That's okay. I love that song. It's
like that
so
that
good.
record. The beginning doesn't get me. When it gets about halfway and it starts going towards the backside of it, it all started clicking a lot harder for me.
Yeah,
and this was like definitely one where I was like, yeah, dude, this is a good jam. So yeah, it's got to be on the list.
Nice. Okay.
Well, I'll pick something else. You'll pick something of mine, I'm sure. What you got, Kat?
This is hard to pick. And again, this is just my top 5 from lunchtime today. Wolf Moon.
There you go. That was on my list. So, you know, you stole one from me. That's the way it works.
Got me again.
Sorry about that. Werewolves.
Deep today. Okay.
The werewolves. In fact, I have a dog named Lugaroo.
Oh, nice.
He looks like a cartoon werewolf.
Fuck.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hey, man, a classic's a classic. You can't go wrong.
Yep.
Well, Timmy B, what you got, bud?
Yeah, what you got?
Well, I guess I'm going to throw out a single then. Why the hell not? Off October Rust. Let's go with Love You to Death.
Okay.
You can't.
It's a beautiful song.
I'm still
can't.
Oh, no.
I was going to say you can't too.
Damn it.
Actually,
I didn't know that was a single. That's a single?
That was
Yeah, it
single
was a
video
single,
and
man.
everything.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's my number one.
So,
You can't have it.
I meant to say off October Rust. Let's go with one of my favorite songs, and let's do "Burnt Flowers Fallen."
All right, good job. I like that one.
That's good because I need to listen to that one again because I stopped paying attention.
Well, I'm going to pick a different number one, Jason. I'm going to let you have that one, but I'll pick a different one when we get there.
All right. What's your number 4?
Where we got? What we got? You know, gonna have to put "Everyone I Love Is Dead" from World Coming Down.
Okay.
Should be higher up, I think, but I'm gonna put it there anyway, just to have it on the list for sure. Get it out of the way. Yeah, that was that one hits home. All right, what do you got, Kat?
Everything Dies from World Coming Down.
A lot of World Coming Downs on this one.
Another single.
That's a
Guys,
great
okay.
See, I have
Wasn't that
no
a
idea
single
what
too?
what the singles were. Besides
Yeah,
the
I
Blood
only knew the
Control.
Bloody Kiss the singles because they were huge in my little sphere.
That fucking makes sense. Why? Was there an edit? Oh, I'll get to that. Never mind.
Yeah, there
what's your
were
number
radio
four?
edits. There were
Yes,
radio
there
There
edits.
has to
was.
be.
They
Yes,
weren't
there
going to
was.
give Bohemian Rhapsody with it, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Video edits, radio edits. You got it all.
That makes more sense. I would have remembered that.
Well, I mean, off the Origin of the Feces, then we're gonna go Gravity.
All right.
Okay.
As
I
opposed to
love this
Gravitational
version of this song. Say it again.
As opposed to Gravitational Construct, numbers,
Yeah.
math.
I think this one just it sounds better. They're more in the groove. They're more like locked in, and you know, the ad libs during the live show are what make it for me.
As opposed to last week's My Chemical Romance with Gravity. Don't mean too much to me.
But see, you got to understand when
Gravity
I
is
hear that, I hear
fucking
placebo.
me.
I don't hear. I hear placebo. Like Special K. That's the bridge. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, dude. I'm not even playing, man. Like when I heard that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like this record. I'm already into it. They're giving homage to Placebo. That's my jam.
I love Unjustifiable Existence, and then Gravity, Crush Me. It's so heavy. It's so good, and the way Pete screams "unjustifiable," like
Yeah, dude. It's brutal.
It's so good.
brutal.
so good.
All right, I'm gonna go off Dead again with Halloween in Heaven.
Okay.
Told you
Shout
I'm
out
gonna
to
pick some,
Dimebag Daryl.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so I already had
Oh, I
this
didn't
on
know that.
I already had my top song list, and then you said something about Dimebag Daryl. I was like, what? Fuck me. I had to go back and listen to it again. But again, that opening riff, I swear I've heard it before. I love that guitar riff. Love the backing female vocals. Some great guitar shit. Sticking with my Halloween theme here. That's what I got. Yeah, shout out Dimebag Daryl, I guess.
Hey man, you know,
I missed it. I don't know.
living legend.
I missed it.
He's the Eddie Van Halen of the 90s.
It makes sense now,
Yeah.
though. Like, going back, I'm like, okay, Halloween in Heaven, I get you.
It's Christmas in hell, baby.
Yep. All right, Kat, what's your number 3?
Kill You Tonight, Part 2, the reprise.
What album?
That is such a heavy song. I've always loved it.
What album is it
You
on?
still love it.
Feces.
Origin of the
From
Feces.
Origin of Feces,
Yeah.
yep.
It's the last one,
It is.
Unless you got the cool version with Paranoid or
which is really surprising when I heard it. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
and of course, if you have the Nativity in Black album, they do a great cover of Black Sabbath.
Mm.
From the perspective of Satan, though, right?
Well, they do both versions, actually.
Oh,
They
okay.
do one that's the original lyrics and then one from the satanic perspective that you can get on the least worst of.
Ah, yes. Okay.
All right, Tim, what's your number 3?
I know. I feel you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with. Okay, off Life is Killing Me. Let's go Anesthesia.
Okay.
Nice. I respect that choice very much.
It is, yeah. It's one of those songs that like it's buried deep on the album, and then as soon as you hear it, it's like, oh my god, this is like top tier Typo Negative. And as a fan, yeah, there's just a lot going on in that song. I think it's awesome.
Luckily,
I don't feel anything either.
I'll be able to put all these songs on our Spotify playlist because all these albums are on Spotify, unlike Zygast and Tarantula, which is missing off of our Smashing Pumpkins playlist.
Yeah, or Machina 2 for that matter. Yeah, that was a mess.
I don't think we picked anything from that one though.
I don't think we did. I think Tarantula.
That episode yet.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
right,
join you
yeah,
guys.
that's absolutely correct.
Number 3 is off of Life is Killing Me. And it is How Could She? This is the one I knew you guys.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
Isn't that a pretty long song?
I mean,
it's the longest one on the album.
It is. Sorry, I couldn't help myself, dude. Go ahead, man.
I mean,
I'm a
if you're at
sucker
the
for
bar,
references, especially TV pop culture, and this song dropped so fucking many. Wilma Flintstone, Marsha Brady, Alice Cramden. You got Laverne and Shirley here. You got Aunt Esther. You got Natasha. You got Ginger, Marianne, Mrs. Howe. Show some love for Mrs. Howe. Marilyn Munster, Edith Bunker. The song fucking kicks ass. It needs to be on this list. I don't care. When you're talking about Typo Negative, you're gonna have to pick some long songs eventually. So
It's true. Man, it becomes chess at this point because you don't. You know?
I know that's
you
the
gotta
fun
think
part.
about it. You got to think about it because what if they pick the one you want to pick later? You know.
my next 2 will probably get picked.
All right. This probably won't because nobody else seemed to like it, so I'm going to put it on there. Can't Lose You on Bloody Kisses, the closing track.
I was expecting that one.
Dude, I like just because hearing that and then immediately going into October Rust, it made so much sense to hear that album after hearing that song because it does come out of left field and it has definitely got like a vibe that isn't present on most of the other songs on that record, I would say. So to me, it's like it's just a great damn song. It's beautiful, gorgeous. It gave me little tickles in my tum tum. You know, it made me a happy camper. It was a good song. I liked it.
nice.
All right.
Typo Negative, bringing that joy.
Yeah, man, for real. Out of fucking nowhere, it's joyful. It's amazing.
All right, Tim. What's your number 2? You got 2 left.
Yeah. Can I put Unsuccessfully Coping?
Do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be up there at some point.
From Slow, Deep, and Hard, track first song on their first album, Unsuccessfully Coping with the Natural Beauty of Infidelity.
I'm glad somebody put this in here.
Yeah, I for sure thought somebody would.
You Went to Lemoore Saturday Night. That whole verse is just like, wow. We're getting deep here.
Saturday night. No, fucking someone else.
Where there's a
No.
womb, there's a way.
Tell you, the song's been stuck in my head for 4 fucking days now.
Yeah, dude. It's
I
got
mean,
a
it's
hook,
been stuck
man.
in my head for 30 years. So welcome.
It's
to the
11
club.
minutes long, but it's got a hook.
It's got a fucking hook.
Yep.
All right, well, I guess I'm the fucking poser because my top 2 are fucking singles that I didn't know were singles until tonight. So,
Perfect.
it's off of Bloody Kisses, Black Number 1.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it does kind of got to make it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has to.
Love the keys in this one. Like I said in the album ranking, his voice is fucking amazing in this song. This is the first time I was like, oh, let me check my pants. Makes anybody swoon with it. It's 11 minutes long, but every part of this song is interesting. And this is just a really good fucking song. I bet the radio edit, like cut out a lot of good shit. Which is weird for the safe type of negative.
They cut out like the whole middle section. The the whole "she wants to know to love God" cuts all of that out, and it basically like truncates the "Jesus Christ looks like me," and then goes back into Corpus Christi.
Yeah, this was my.
It's good. It's like 4.5 minutes, so it cuts half the song out, or 3/4 of the song out, actually.
This one, the 7 minutes didn't bother me. Like I was hooked all the way through. All right, Cole, quit.
Mm-hmm. I know. I would have jumped ahead, but
no girlfriend's girlfriend on here.
Because I have a feeling I know what your number 1 is, Jason. So I have to pick something else because that was going to be my number 1 too. So I've been staring and thinking at this
list.
It
was my number 5, just in case.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I guess I'm just gonna have to go for it. A dish best served coldly.
Okay.
Ooh,
Life.
Interesting.
It's killing me. That song is just fire, man. It's just angry, brutal riffage, and just it's what the title implies. It is. If you're gonna have some revenge, my friend, this is a good soundtrack for it. It's just a fire ass, just killer thrash song, man. Just so much going on. Yeah, I had to put it on there, man. Had to.
All right. Kat, what's your number 2?
All right, so this is weird. An ode to locksmiths. It is.
Thank you.
Every time I hear it, it
Kat.
sticks. It sticks in my brain, and there's a lot going on in it. And I heard an interview with Peter Steele. I can't remember where I saw it, but he was talking about his influences being like the Beatles and Devo and a couple of other ones, and they're just all over the place. And I can hear all of those in this song. And I repeated it 4 times on the way home. I hit repeat. So it had to be on there somewhere.
Dude, lyrics are just fire on that song too. Like it was in between that and a dish called Best Crib Solely for me for my number 2. So I'm so very glad you picked it. It's so good.
All right. My number 1 is gonna be "Love You to Death."
Oh,
Again, I did not know this was a
song.
fucking single.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
The video is gonna drop your panties, Jason.
It's 7 minutes, but it is so damn pretty. Musically, lyrically, really like this one. The piano in it, the "Let Me Love You to Death" section is amazing. The ending sounds like a Labyrinth David Bowie song, which, like I said before, is a compliment. That's like some good shit. Yeah, I really fucking love this song. This is when I like stood up and like, holy fuck. This is not the same band that put out their fucking last 3 albums. Can't be.
This isn't the same band that put a butthole on the cover of their record. No. This is too
I can see that.
too posh.
No, they've moved on to turning into a werewolf because of menstrual blood.
Yeah, man. Progression, man. It's all about
Oh,
progression.
Yeah, right. Progression. They really showed growth.
That's some sophisticated shit right there, you know?
It is, man. It's
I
such a
like
beautiful.
Goils just as much as the next guy.
Right.
That's a beautiful song, man. Shit, man. I guess I have to, because nobody else will. The Prophet of Doom from Dead Again is my
Awesome.
favorite one.
All right. Nice.
I
It's stuck
love
in my
that
head.
song.
Like, the last couple
Like
of
when that
days.
song came
So
on, I
good.
was like, this is what I want from this band. And they fulfilled every mark on that song. And I was, after hearing that, I was like, it is really a pity that they could not make
It's
more
a Friday 13th. Of course, you won't live.
records. It's just so good. It's so good. Anyway, yeah, I had to put it on there, man.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, Kat, what is your favorite Typo Negative song of all time?
Okay, so I've got some basic bitch tendencies. I probably should have said so at the beginning of this. Okay, this is like the pumpkin spice. Okay, Pirate to Blaze is my very
Yes.
favorite typo song. It is. You are
World
the
Coming
first
Down.
to be my last. I mean, seriously, that is like that's how you propose to someone. That is.
Yeah,
that's
in
the
a
hope,
blaze
right?
of
I mean-
fire.
Well, yeah, because Pirate to Blaze, she's hot, right?
Well, of course. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I know.
and you know,
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
Goyle.
she's a Goyle.
She's a Goyle.
She's
I mean, as
the
far as we
boiling
know.
boil. No,
Woo-hoo-hoo.
because it's hot. No. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
I love that song. Swoon.
We
Swoon.
got we depending on what Tim picks, we got a good theme going here. We got Love You to Death, Pirate of Blaze, and then the Prophet of Doom.
I mean, welcome to Typo Negative, my friend.
I mean,
These
there's
are
definitely
the
some. This is definitely why the DSM keeps getting revised.
So I think there's only one way to close this based on your guys' songs. And I got to throw it out to the man himself. And off October Rust, we're going to go with Green Man.
Lovely. I
Well,
almost went there. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I almost went Pirate of Blaze, too. It's so good. Yeah, Green Man. That's the way to do this.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my highlights from that fucking album.
This is an excellent top 5, everybody. It's a good top 20 for sure.
Not a lot of
Good job,
fucking
y'all.
filler shit.
Well, I mean,
Nobody picked Sinus.
I
Well, we all
almost
had
I
to
mean,
weed through
I mean,
this.
I will
So.
happily pick Bad Ground, Skip It, and
You know what?
Lung.
I'll put fucking hold up. I'll put Skip It at the beginning of it. I don't know how I'm gonna do that here. I'll just do this. Skip It. You can't have a Typo Negative playlist without some kind of joke in there, right?
Right.
That's true.
well, I mean, you might as well
I
put
mean,
the
I wanted to put
misinterpretation
the
of
bomb thread
silence.
in there.
Misinterpretation of silence and its disastrous consequences. should
Dance
be a bonus
mix.
track.
Dance mix.
Yeah, dance mix for sure.
Oh man, you motherfuckers! If you watch the Rage video, like if you read the comments of the video, I'm just like, fuck it. Here's a link to Rage Against the Machine Spotify play because I'm not gonna sit here and find these fucking songs.
I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that one, by the way.
Nice.
I got
That was a
lazy.
fun one.
That was fun to watch.
So yeah, that's a pretty good fucking list. No Girlfriend's Girlfriend, which is
Yeah, I mean,
Shame,
there's
but-
some definite omissions to
There's
this
some
that need to be
omissions.
on there.
No Christian Woman.
Be My Druidess.
That's a
I almost put that one. That's a lovely song.
It is a lovely song. Yeah.
So what
Even
else?
what I Don't Want to Be Me is good. Some Stupid Tomorrow is just
that was almost
stomper,
on my
man.
list. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
A
almost
lot of
there.
them, man.
So I like
September Sun was an alternate.
when I take my notes, I like bold songs that like stick out to me. Zero Tolerance was bolded. We Hate Everyone.
Whoa,
Those were potentials.
I mean, yeah, that needs to be on the list. Like, oh,
I like Goyles.
white people, even.
Angry
That
Inch.
was funny.
Angry Inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good with this list.
Yeah, it's only like 3.5 hours long. So we're
Yeah, and the cool part is that, you know, the songs that are missing, you know, you can go find those out for yourselves and be like, oh my God, these are great songs too. You know, that'd be cool.
I
yeah,
really,
if you like Black Sabbath, the Beatles, and Devo, you're gonna hear it all here. And
And the original
Devo
Crow.
not so much more in the sound, but in the song structure. The sound is very psychedelic Beatles meets very heavy Black Sabbath.
So many like of the most powerful pick scratches I've ever heard in my life. Like some bands do pick scratches and you're like, oh, that's cool. This band doesn't, and it shakes your entire being. Like, it's insane.
one thing that I thought of when I was listening to this discography for the first time was, you know, everyone remembers Marilyn Manson and the shock and no. But like this band and his lyrics were fucking real. Like you can feel the authenticity of this fucking band a hell of a lot more than like something like Marilyn Manson or
Yeah, there's no real bullshit going on here.
I will add,
this is exactly what it is.
on top of that thought, the reason is because these were hardcore kids. And hardcore kids, when they start bands, there's no pretense, there's no bullshit. What you see is what you get. And that is why I like all bands that are hardcore, honestly.
I'm definitely
That's a big attraction for me as well. I love a band that just like, we don't care. We're not about an image. We're just here to play.
Yeah.
And we're going to give you something original. And Typo Negative definitely did that.
There is none like them for sure.
Yeah, there is nothing out there like this.
Nothing sounds like them.
You know, yeah, they are. I have become, I don't want to say obsessed, but like I have started like deep diving into Peter Steele, and it's a very interesting life that he led, and the music they created. It's interesting. There's nothing out there like this.
They're the reason
there never will be.
No, there never will be. But these guys are the reason that I dove into the New York Dolls, because they're New York bands, and there's no connection really. It just, I love the Dolls because of them.
Oh, there's a punk rock attitude between the two of them for sure.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Just.
I mean,
And yeah, I could definitely trace my love of Devo to this band.
Same.
Like I would have never really given them a real chance. But I did, and now I'm in love, and that's all I listen to. And I totally get it. So, and even the Beatles, like, you know, for us kids who didn't grow up in the 60s or even the 70s, the Beatles were already pretty passe by the time we found music. And this was one of the reasons why I gave the Beatles a chance. Like, okay, well, you know, like there's got to be something there I'm going to find. And yeah, I did. And we'll stay tuned for that episode.
Nirvana was my Beatles.
Sure.
Like,
introduction. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Tears for Fears were my Beatles. I'm just kidding. Not really. I love them though.
I mean, Mad loves Tears for Fears if you watch Psych.
Oh, yeah.
I got my favorite Tears for Fears album.
I got some Tears for Fears vinyl in there.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, stay tuned for that
Back
Tears
off,
for Fears
y'all.
episode.
So it got real.
And Oingo Boingo.
You good.
Oingo Boingo is great. Love Oingo Boingo.
But yeah, this has been our rankings for Typo Negative. Like, subscribe. We're going to talk about the artwork next, so you don't want to miss that.
You might. You might actually. Some of it's going to be pretty offensive.
Shout
wait.
out for Kat for joining us again. And
Thank you.
Check out the links below.
Check out the links below, Loudmouth. And yeah, be safe and make spooky decisions.
Spooky.
Cut it!